Amelia stood in the scorched field, the smell of burnt soil in the air. This was the third farm to fail this month. But this wasn't where her story began. Amelia, a retired schoolteacher in her late 60s, was known in her small town as the one who never forgot a face or name. She lived a quiet life, tending her roses, volunteering at the library, and listening to her grandchildren argue over homework. Her world was small but tightly knit. Birthdays, losses, and victories, nothing went unnoticed. At the diner, she often sat across from Jonah, her lifelong friend and local mechanic, debating pie recipes seriously. But beneath the laughter, a worry settled. The town felt fragile. It started quietly, a missed paycheck, a shuttered shop. Then came the announcement. The local mill, the town's lifeline, was cutting operations. Families left. Jonah closed his garage 2 days a week. Community meetings turned tense. Less about solutions, more about blame. Even Amelia felt it personally when her grandson asked if college would still be possible. At night, she lay awake, whispering the same thought again and again. How did we get here? The real blow came when the local school, her school, was scheduled for closure. Standing in the empty classroom where she'd taught generations, Amelia felt it. This wasn't just hardship anymore, it was the loss of a future. She couldn't accept that. Her first attempts to rally support failed. Meetings were half empty, people were tired, skeptical. Then one evening, she overheard her grandchildren whispering about leaving someday, about leaving everything they knew behind. That quiet fear lit a fire in her. At a regional conference, she met an urban planner who spoke about justice and shared resources. Not handouts, not favoritism, but fair systems where everyone had a stake. She invited him to speak at a town hall. For the first time in months, the room was full. Change came slowly. Some projects failed, others mocked the effort. But Amelia stayed steady. She began with what she knew: soil and care, a community garden. It wasn't just about food, it was about dignity. Everyone contributed. Everyone benefited. Jonah hosted workshops on sustainable repairs. Teachers brought environmental projects into classrooms. Children led water conservation drives. Slowly, hope returned. The garden overflowed, not just with vegetables, but with people. The school stayed open. Neighbors spoke again. Smiles came easier. The town hadn't been rescued by money or miracles. It had been restored by fairness, shared responsibility, and courage. Amelia's story reminds us, when justice guides how we share resources, communities don't just survive, they heal. Sometimes, saving a future doesn't start with power. It starts with someone refusing to look away.